and obviously I just wore this every single day around the park, so it was there, so I knew it was safe. When I got to take a photo, I just went like that. They scanned it, quick and simple and done. So I think that's all costings covered. So all in all, for my 3 days, 4 days, 3 nights, 4 days stay in Disney Hotel Cheyenne with half board plus package, including transfers, flights and photo pass, our total amount came to £1,852. This also included local tax and a handling fee of £14, which isn't a lot when you think about it. Now, I did take all my booking stuff with me. I printed it all off, took it all with me. I also printed some maps and everything I took with me in a little see-through folder, which was fantastic. Moving along, oh, here's the folder. I took one of these bags, absolutely fantastic. It had all our passports in, it had my travel documents, it had the hotel details, it had my travel magical ticket that I also had to print off prior to arriving. I think you can do it while you're there. You can also book to go on the Magic Shuttle while there, which is really, really, really good. Sorry, dropped something. Now, while we were there, I thought we would get some personal autograph books before we went. So I had these fantastic little books made for Maya and Harrison. They absolutely loved the excitement that they got from these, knowing that they could run up to their favourite character. Well, obviously, once we've queued, because there's a lot of queuing to go and see the characters. Obviously, it's got this book belongs to. Obviously, we've put our stuff in there, just like that. They went and saw Woody. They saw Pluto. They saw Thumper. They saw Pinocchio. They saw Chip and Dale. Marie. Now, the characters don't always write in the correct place. And they saw Minnie. We did see Mickey. I'm not sure where Mickey wrote. He definitely did write in the book, because we queued up for 2.5 hours to go and see Mickey Mouse, which is you know, it is what it is. We went and saw Scrooge. Who else did we see? We saw so many characters. We did lots and lots of rides too. So that's just Harrison's little book, and obviously his is exactly the same. Very, very good. If you want to know where I got these from, then I can put the link down below. I think these cost me about, altogether with postage, these came from America, I think it was $12.99, which is worth it when you think that an autograph book within the park is quite expensive. I know they're not the same, but obviously these are a bit more personal to Maya and Harry. I also got, because we didn't tell the children we were going there, we did a big reveal, which was fantastic. We did that in the airport. I have got a video, I will post that also. So I emailed Disney Store and I asked them if they had anything that could help me reveal to the children where we were going. Now, the lovely lady who emailed me told me that there was a certificate that I could get. I could print it off at home and I could present it to the children with their name on when we were ready to go. But then I heard from another lady who emailed me, and she said I could get these fantastic. Then this one's a little bit grubby now because obviously it's been opened and used quite well. I could get this lovely gold envelope sent to me, and inside that envelope there is a certificate. It's got Disney Store on the top. Congratulations. You fill in their name just there in the space, and it says you are going on a Disney holiday. Now, this was a fantastic idea. and the children knew instantly that they were going somewhere to do with Disney. They didn't think that we were going to Disneyland, as I told them that we could not go to Disneyland because it would cost so much money to go to Disney, and you had to be really, really, really lucky to be able to go to Disneyland. Little did they know that I'd already booked it. I'd been planning for 2 months before I'd went. I decided one day that I was going to book to go to Disney. We hadn't had any passports. We had to book all our passports. I paid for it, got it out of the way, and then I started much money to go to Disney, and you had to be really, really, really lucky to be able to go to Disneyland. Little did they know that I'd already booked it. I'd been planning for 2 months before I'd went. I decided one day that I was going to book to go to Disney. We hadn't had any passports. We had to book all our passports. I paid for it, got it out of the way, and then I started doing my reveal ideas. I made them some little boxes which contained a hoodie, a red hoodie with a little logo of Minnie or Mickey, one for Minnie for Maya and Mickey for Harrison, and with their name on, and they absolutely love them. Their hoodies are fantastic. They still wear them now. They also had a t-shirt that I'd had made for them where it had the same but with a little Christmas motif on it, as well as Minnie or Mickey. It also said on the back, "We are going to Disneyland Paris 2016. They put these both on when they got to the airport where we did the reveal. We were lucky enough to get all the way to Paris before we had to tell them where we were going. The people on the plane and the gentleman in the Birmingham airport was absolutely fantastic and didn't spoil our surprise for the children at all. I would definitely recommend flying with Air France every single time, because they're so professional and they were absolutely fantastic with us and the children while we were flying to Disney. They also had, Maya had some ears, not ones like this. I don't know where they are. Maya's probably put them away, but we have got a Disney box where everything goes anyway. But I had some ears, Maya had some ears, Harrison had a pair of ears, and so did Daddy have a pair of ears. Harrison also had a cap with Mickey Mouse on the front. It was absolutely adorable. I got them some colouring packs, some Disney colouring packs where they got some stickers, some colouring pictures that they still haven't coloured in because there was that much to do while we were there. They both had a little teddy, they had some stickers, they both had a teddy, a little Tsum Tsum, a Minnie and Mickey Tsum Tsum, and I presented them in a lovely box from the Disney store. So that was a big surprise for the children once we get there. But I would say my top tip is do a reveal. Keep it a secret as long as you can, because the look on their face is absolutely priceless and you'll never get that back. We were lucky because we did record it, because obviously we do blogging and it's nice to record things. Now while we were there we got some fab stuff. Now I haven't got all of the stuff because that will be a separate haul, but this, we were absolutely amazed by this. So we were in the studios, and we went in the studios little village bit where the shops are and where the food court is, and you could buy a children's kids meal for $6.99, but if you wanted it presented in a box it was going to be €16.99. Now I did debate whether to pay for this or not, because I thought it was a little expensive, because that would have been €30 for 2 children's meals, which was a little bit pricey. But when you think about it, you are in Disney, so you're only going to be there, so you might as well treat yourself. And we got this amazing lunchbox. Now look at that. Isn't that absolutely adorable? Maya and Harrison both had one of these and they adore it. Now they don't use it as a lunchbox, just because they want to like keep it nice and tidy. So it opens up just like that, and it's got quite a deep space here to put your lunch and stuff. But this is absolutely the cutest thing I have ever seen. Now, I know at the moment in Disney, they've got some special 25th anniversary lunchboxes. Now, when we go back, I'm really, really hoping we can get one of those too. So it all just folds down nicely like this. And that is the cutest, absolutely cutest thing ever. We also got, when we went to one of the restaurants, these drink toppers. How cute is that? So that just screws onto any pop bottle. So you just screw it on and there you go. You've got a straw. Now you can take it off if you want to wash it, but it is a little tricky to get the straw back in. Now we've kept these in their silicone packets just as a souvenir, and we got them for free with our meal in the Kuna Matata restaurant. Absolutely adorable, fantastic they was. The kids loved them. So we did have a fantastic trip. We did decide that we were going to have a bit of a rest when we got back because it is so tiring. We didn't get to see and do everything while we were there. We didn't pre-plan. We didn't want to bombard ourselves with a schedule. We just wanted to freely walk around, go and do rides when we wanted to. If we saw characters, then we would see the characters. The only thing that I regret not doing is going to see the illuminations at night time. We went and watched them on our last day. Now, we didn't get there early because we went back to the hotel because it was so cold while we were there. We went back to the hotel, we come back out, we couldn't get a good spot. There is a lot of pushing and shoving and people getting in front of you. Oh, sorry. Which did put us off a little. We did get a bit of a view of the castle and the illuminations and the fireworks, but it wasn't the best. And we do regret that we did not go and see that earlier on our trip because we left it to the last day. We just didn't have time to go and do it. Well, not on our last day. It was the day before our last day, but obviously we had to fly, so that meant we had to be back at the airport 3 hours before our flight. So a little bit disappointed with the illuminations just because we didn't get a good spot to see. We did get a little bit of footage which I will include in this video, but definitely try and see it more than once. We did see the parade a few times. It was absolutely fantastic. We saw it in the day mainly, and we did see it once at night time. The nighttime one was magical because of the music and the lighting. It was just so much more different to the day one. We are going to try and go back in October because we want to go and do Halloween. I have paid a deposit so far, but I am also trying to get some good deals so we can have a longer stay while we're there, because we were thinking about only going for 2 days this time, flying out on the 30th, doing the Halloween soiree on the 31st, which is an added extra. Now, if you want to go at Halloween, don't forget the added extra of the soiree party. Now, the park will shut earlier that night. If you do not have a ticket to go to the soiree, you will not be allowed to gain entry back into the park after a certain time. Now, the soiree is absolutely fantastic. We have been watching numerous videos on YouTube of the soiree, and this is what has made us sway towards going at Halloween. Now, because we went at Christmas, we thought it would be fantastic to go at Halloween, and also we're hoping it's going to be a little bit more quiet after the busy year that they're having this year at this moment in time, being the 25th anniversary. By October, I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit more chilled out and not so many people. Now, this is one of their cheaper weeks to go in the year. It's obviously out of season, even though it is still a seasonal event. Obviously, it's not as busy as going in spring and summer. So, I hope you've enjoyed my information and our little talk about Disneyland Paris today. And if you have any questions, comment below. But please, most of all, please like this post, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe. to our account, where we're going to start doing lots more Disney inspired